Yes, Dad says. 10 months ago. Saying it more slowly and loudly doesn't make it feel any more real. Correct. Dad nods encouragingly, like I'm grappling with a tricky maths problem. But you've been living together all year. In separate bedrooms, Mum says. You said it was because of Dad's snoring. Well, it was, in part, and in part because of the separation. But I just bought you both matching aprons, and you said they were exactly what you wanted. Well, we can still wear the aprons, sweetheart. No, you can't. There are so many reasons why this is not okay. We might be a small family, but we're a great one, an enviable one. Take today, for example. We do a cozy 3-person Christmas so well. We have stockings with our names on them, we watch Die Hard, play Scrabble, eat Dad's homemade mince pies, and open our presents one at a time to great fanfare. We listen to carols, wear Santa hats, and take silly photos. And now they've gone and poured vinegar all over our sugary sweetness. 10 months. They've been lying to me for so long, I am momentarily dizzy trying to comprehend it. Your father and I are still friends, Natalie. Good friends. We're going to stay in each other's lives. We just don't want to be married anymore. Mum seems to be under the mistaken impression that I consider their friendship a worthwhile consolation prize. But it doesn't make any sense. And why did you wait so long to tell me? I wish I was hysterical and crying, but their calmness is a blanket dampening my angry fire. It's probably a part of their strategy. Don't let her make a scene. If we stay calm, so will she. Things are only as big a deal as you let them be. Mum, in particular, loves to throw around that last line, especially when I'm having a bad skin day and she wants me to go outside. Unbelievably, Mum goes to bite her apple again, but I snatch it out of her hands. Can you stop eating for 1 second, please? I'm getting much closer to shouting. Mum moves and sits next to me on the couch. She puts her arm around me and smooths my hair down, like I'm an animal that needs to be calmed. I want to gnash my teeth, struggle out of her grip and run howling down the street. We wanted to wait until you were finished school. We didn't want to disrupt your studies during such an important year. We love you, honey, Dad says, scooching the beanbag closer. It makes an unpleasant farting noise against the wooden floorboards, which we all pretend not to hear. So you've been lying to me all year. Not lying, pretending a little, omitting details, avoiding the inevitable, Dad says. Your father and I have grown apart. We wanted to be completely sure before we told you. It's just one of those things. The guilt of not telling you has been eating us up inside. I can tell they've rehearsed all these lines, written them down maybe, practiced in front of a mirror, read it off a piece of paper like a script. Do I look sad enough? I imagine Mum asking Dad. Speed it up to sound more natural, I imagine him saying back. And don't forget to tell her we'll still be friends. No one is to blame here. Dad has got to stop saying that if he wants me to believe it. We love you, Mum says. This is no comfort. I'm their only child. They have to love me. Who am I going to live with? I ask. What I mean is, are you at least fighting over me? You can live with whoever you want, Dad says, voice bright, as though he's handing me a present. That's not the plan, though. The plan was for me to keep living at home, in this house with both of them, when I go to university next year and after that. I would remain here for the foreseeable future. There was no end date on our situation. That's our plan. That's been our plan from the beginning. I don't want to move. My voice shakes a little, and I sound whiny and pathetic instead of firm. Honey, no matter what happens, you'll always have a home, Mum says, which is the kind of vague wording designed to comfort but only raises more questions. No matter what happens? What else is going to happen? You'll have 2 homes, Dad says in his most upbeat voice. I don't want 2 homes. Who wants 2 homes?